In this video, we're going to go over exactly how to choose your Amazon Kindle category, why it's so important, and how you can use it to actually quickly rank, if not become a bestseller overnight. Let's dive in. Hey guys, Jason here, and let's start our Amazon Kindle book publishing choose category bestseller ranking discussion with the top 2 reasons why choosing your category is so important. So reason number 1 is it tells Amazon what the heck your book is, right? Because they have so many books, and between keywords and your category, Amazon is able to figure out what books are relevant to your book and how your book is relevant to their users. So easiest way to show this is the email sitting in front of you here on the screen. So this is one of the many emails that I received from Amazon that I clip. And if you plan on publishing on Amazon, or you should definitely make sure that you're signed up for this so you can see how these emails are put together, because this is why, part of why the categories are so important. Because I chose the correct category, this is my book, by the way, at the number 1 spot here for this particular email, is because Amazon likes to make money. So the way they make money is they look at your keywords, they look at your description, and they look at your category and decide how your book is relevant to other books. And because one of the niches I'm in is investing and trading, and business, there are a couple of business things here. They're talking about money and investing, and of course, because I chose the right category for my book, it showed up in this. So people who are similar to that, who have also already read other investing or money type books, will see my book pop up in their inbox. And by the way, Amazon does this for free, because when someone buys it, they make money too. So that's reason number 1. Reason number 2 has to do with just basic positioning and making sure that you are in the right place for people looking for you. So part 1 was helping Amazon get you more people, and part 2 is making sure that you're in the right spot for people who are looking. So without further ado, let's dive into how to choose the perfect category. So here's my OneNote, one of my mini OneNotes here, and this is something that I did earlier today. I spent about 2 hours on it, so you don't have to be as in depth as I've done. I went ahead and clipped things because I know that I'm going to need to reference these later on when I'm beginning to actually write the book. And key point, it's also best to do this before you ever start writing. I know it's a little backwards, but it'll help. If you've already started writing, that's okay. Just pause writing and do this to make sure that you're writing something that's going to work with the categories you're looking at. So anyway, what I did was I started with a couple of keywords. So the book is about how to gain instant credibility and get a great flow of clients and customers by building instant authority with a book and a small back-end marketing funnel that puts prospects and readers through a very basic process. So I came to the conclusion that obviously I'm looking at consultants and coaches as my targets, and then went and looked at just two basic keywords to describe. Well, it's writing a book and it's online marketing in the broadest sense, right? So just 4 keywords, that's what I'm doing, and now I'm going to go for it, right? So I'm going to look at where are the coaches and consultants looking, where are these small business owners or potential small business owners looking, and then where are the books that are about writing a book and online marketing. So before we dive into all of the books I clipped here, I just want to talk to the point number 2 where I said positioning. After looking at the categories, I decided it made more sense to target the coaching / online marketing than the book writing. And that's simply because I want to position my book as a way for coaches and consultants to market themselves. I don't want to position my book as a way to write and market a book, because that's not really the end goal of the book. And so for that reason, I went ahead and immediately crossed out everything but marketing, sales, and small business. So you won't see any of the categories that have to do with writing a book or launching a book or selling a book, where most of the Kindle books that are on Kindle publishing are. They aren't in this space. They're in a different space. But I've chosen this space because of the way I want to position the book. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So now that I know how to position the book, I'm going to go and look for books that are similar to what I'm delivering. So this is all about nonfiction, right? So what am I delivering? I'm delivering a system for them to gain credibility and authority, and also, and this is going to be done by writing a book and creating a small scale marketing process, automated marketing process. So I go through the categories in business and investing. I'll go back to Amazon here. Oop, that's not Amazon. This is Amazon. Okay. So I'm in business and money, marketing. If you go all the way up to the Kindle store, whatever you're looking at in terms of books, there's definitely a category for you. And when this loads, because I clicked on the wrong thing, so here are all the categories you can choose from. You can drill down, and I highly suggest that you drill down as many categories as possible to figure out exactly where you want to be. So here's how it worked. I went through and I simply went and literally clipped all of the books from each category that were remotely related to what I was doing or were targeted at the same type of people. So I'll go down here. We have marketing and sales, advertising, writing skills, and then we have sales, selling. So these first two only had 2 books. Over here, I have marketing and sales, marketing, right? So marketing and sales and selling, marketing, sales, and writing, and it gets a little confusing at times, but it's important to drill down. Then I have sales and selling, entrepreneurship, and small business, and then I went and clipped all of those. And as you may have noticed, the one with the most books is over here, entrepreneurship and small business subcategory marketing. And so I've chosen this category because it has the most books that are relevant to the people I want to target and the most books that are delivering other solutions that these types of people would be looking for. So I'm going to go back to Amazon here and bestseller survival. Oh, we'll get to that in example. I just ruined the end of video surprise. Okay. So the looking at this category, I chose this category. Remember, you can actually choose 2 categories. I chose this category because it has the most books that are relevant to the types of people that I want to market to. And that's about as complex as it gets. And I know there's a lot going on here, but I just want you to look at, I have the category and then I have the book. I just clipped the book titles. You can write them down. I like having a lot of pretty pictures, and it makes research a little less boring. So I've clipped all of these, and then I also saved the URLs. These are all hyperlinked, so when I'm writing the book and doing the marketing for the book, I can always go back later and click on these and learn some more about my prospects and what kinds of marketing messages they're already being delivered. But I've chosen entrepreneurship and small business marketing because it has the most books that are relevant to the people that I'm targeting, and it has the most books that are similar to the book that I'm writing. So now I'm going back here and I want to show you how sometimes you can be targeting a certain category and it not be completely relevant. And here we have, I like using this example, it's safety and first aid. I'm just going to go through this really quick. We're going to look and we're going to see survival, secrets, SAS, survival, dangerous personalities, home guide, improved weaponry, survival, foraging. So you get the idea. And I show this because safety and first aid, you think, okay, well, maybe I got a bruise and I need to, or maybe I am at a day camp, right, or a summer camp, and you just need to get your Red Cross certification, or You just want to know how to fix yourself up if you get banged up. Well, if you're writing a book like that, obviously, even though safety and first aid is what the book would be about, the people who are looking for that aren't here. All the people who want to, preppers are the ones that are looking at this category. And because of that, even though the book would be about safety and first aid, it wouldn't go into this category simply because of the types of books that are already here. And I like to use this example because it shows how important it is to look at the types of books that are already in the category, even if you think and know that the category name would be a perfect fit for your book. All right, so we're going to wrap up with how to accelerate your ability to become a bestseller on Amazon, right? I said in the intro that I was going to show you how to do it in a day, right? So 2 quick ways. So way number 1 is to look at keep clicking on the wrong thing. Okay. Way number 1 is to look at categories that are relevant to you or somewhat relevant to you, because remember, you can choose 2 categories, and then click on top 100 top free. And when you launch, this is important because when you launch your book, you will have the ability to have promotions where your book is free for a limited time. And when it's free, it shows up on this list. The shorter this list is, this one happens to have 8. So I just got lucky that the main category I wanted also happened to have a low number of free books on it. That's not always going to be the case. So if your main category doesn't have just 8 books, which it probably will not, then when you're looking at your second category, weigh this very heavily because it's going to make a huge difference when you do your free promotion, because your free promotion is how you're going to get to this number 1 spot here. And you do not this is how you get to number 1, because if you have a few reviews, the first book I wrote, I had 3 reviews, and I was able to make it to this top spot because I had my keywords correct, I had a killer description, and I chose the right categories because I had a combination of categories that were working in my favor. So that's how I got to this top spot. When you drop off your promotion, you're going to go back to this 100 paid list. But the key is any downloads you get here count towards your sales and can boost you into this top spot. And you can easily do it in most categories after just 2 or 3 days. So that's number 1, I'd say the best kind of white hat way to do it. Now there's the kind of the silly way to do it, and hopefully I didn't ruin this for you. You can, and I only bring this up not because I do it for myself or recommend that clients do this, just because I see it so much, I'm guessing it works for people. But you can go to ridiculous categories like antique and collectible toy animals and promote and put your retirement book there to get the number 1 spot. So this person, for some reason, has decided that their year before you retire, 5 easy steps to accelerate your journey to retirement and finally live a life of freedom. Retirement planning, book 1. By the way, don't do this in your titles. That's just a big no-no. It's a turn off, and it lets everyone know that your book is spam, right? So don't do that. I guess we'll have a title video too. But we'll come down here and we'll see they're number 1 in teddy bears, toy animals, and teddy bears. And I'm glad that they are doing this right now because I can show you a live example that people actually do this. They seem to get away with it. I don't know because I don't track to see if they get banned or whatever, but this is certainly a route you could take if you're really desperate or you kind of just don't care. You want to be able to say you're a bestseller and you don't care what category it is. So there you have it. There are the 2 ways to not dramatically, but in almost instantly overnight become a bestseller in a particular category using the free method or this weird way of listing your books under teddy bears or toy animals. So, and you can look at other categories. People do this with other categories. I just chose this one as an example. So anyway, and that is how you choose your Kindle category. I hope you found this actionable and informative. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comment section below. I do check them, and I do love answering your questions. And giving me ideas for more videos and things to help you guys out be successful, grow your brand, your business, and increase your marketing results online. So I'll see you in the next video.